Hello, my name's Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about the prophecy of December. Yes, the prophecy of December. Yes, I have a light in my car now, so I'm going to be dramatic with it here and there. The prophecy of December. And I'm also going to be talking to you. I have to have fun making these videos because the energy in this video matters. So I'm not like, I'm going to talk to you about... Because I see certain people do that in their videos. They're just like, today I'm going to be talking to you about... Oh. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But so the prophecy of December, of course. And aspects of what this relates to and how nothing is actually... I mean, everything that we know of is just completely temporary. So it's going to be a good thing. It's going to be a not so good thing. Prophecy of December goes... It's two parts of December, because the prophecy of November was fiercely and disgustingly accurate. It was disgustingly accurate. I wish I was wrong about certain things, but... Okay. I didn't repeat it a bunch of times saying, I was right about November. I'm like, I don't want to be right about this. I wish I was wrong, because the prophecy was gross. But on the flip side, this is a very positive prophecy. So, hopefully you guys can't hear the motorcycles passing, but basically, when it comes, and there's a lot of motorcycles in this area, so they're pretty loud. So, onto the prophecy of November, because this was a quiet area for a second, but now it's quiet. Okay, because this really matters. What you have to know is this is a very positive prophecy. I'm thinking about how I say it, because it's going to be a prophecy for certain people. This leads to your next 3 years. This December leads to the next 3 years of your life. Forget about New Year's first. It leads to the next 3 years. So, for the generation of people who are learning to manifest and mastering manifestation from December 1st to December 15th, it's going to be a fun 3 years for you. Like, not just, 3 years after, everything after that, but the 3 years of the life of the people who are manifesting from December 15th to, December 1st to December 15th. For the people who are actually mastering the abilities of, like, massive manifestation, you're going to be some very lucky people. So I've been teaching about it on my YouTube channel more and more. For example, when it comes to, and I'm mainly focusing for people on abundance and wealth and prosperity manifestation. So I'm specializing in one department right now with the help of the angels of abundance, such as Sachiel. And so basically the earth angel of abundance, the water angel of abundance, the fire angel of abundance, the air angel of abundance. Only one of them Sachiel. So there's a couple earth angels of abundance, such as I'll have to ask them later if they want their names known. They said it's fine. But Burial and Adoniel are two very strong angels of abundance. So they actually help you prepare your mind in understanding them. They're very happy that I just said their names, because their names have not been said much on Earth. Not since the time when King Solomon was alive. So this is really important. This is really, really, really important. So for the people who are actually mastering this and finally utilizing it, the next few years of your life will be very different. So the people who are incorporating new techniques and understanding things that are not outside themselves will be the ones basically conquering. The ones that will, I want to say the ones who change their mind are the ones who are going to inherit certain kingdoms that God gives. Because the Bible does say, 7 times shall pass by thee until I realizes that the Most High is sovereign over all kingdoms, and he will give them to whoever he pleases. So basically, God's giving his the kingdoms on earth to certain people. Like kingdoms as in like elevation, to the point where you haven't imagined. Like, oh, this is a new kind of elevation, to the people who are changing their brains. And the people, because that's the thing, God can give you anything he wants, but if you can't change your brain, then what help is he doing for you? Because he can give you anything, but if you're not changing your brain, then he's probably not. So if you don't change your mind, because think about it like this: what led some of the angels way back then to fall? It was their minds. It was corrupt. So God won't let that happen to you. So he's gonna wait till you change your mind before your abundance comes in. So the prophecy of December 1st to 15th, very lucky for people who are working on their mind. It's like, why am I saying it's always lucky? But these are seed sowing periods. So if you plant a seed, a certain kind of plant at a certain time of year, it has more flavor, it has more juice. Same thing applies here. Same thing applies. You don't know, a manifestation you did a couple of years ago is still affecting you. So for the people who have done affirmations in the past, that's still affecting you. It's still, that's why you have that surprise abundance here and there. So the angels of abundance are helping me teach this video. Thank God, because I could not do this fully on my own because I don't know everyone's situation. I don't. So here are some more so basically what happens to, you don't know about up until November, we're out of November. So that's what, thank God November went by fast, because it was just some interesting stuff going on in the veil. And this is my belt, by the way, so I just grabbed the belt. I'm not wearing a new clip in my hands. It's like, oh, what's Stoneman doing? Like, he's like, what? Okay, so I like this, so I grabbed it. But the thing is, the prophecy is that for the people who can change their mind, they're going to be getting stepped up. So it's for the people who are interested in changing their mind. Someone could tell you you have to change your mind, but then you be uninterested or not fully understand it. Unfortunately, the prophecy for those people is still lessons. I'm just going to be straightforward. It's just lessons. So certain people will just not be able to perceive, oh, you have to change your mind. No, I don't. No, I can change. I can have the same mindset, and I can still attract what I want. Red buzzer. You know, in the shows, it's just like the red buzzer. That's kind of the red buzzer God's hitting. So the biggest thing that the Lord wants you to do is to change your mind and open your heart to Him. So, and I've seen some people in the past week, someone's like, I'm not going to do anything to attract abundance. And they thought they were better than people by saying, I'm just going to let Jesus attract the abundance, and the persons can barely eat. Like, if to know God is to know fear, and to know God is to also know love, the thing is, you don't just read one portion of the Bible, read the whole thing. So God actually asked, if you pay attention, and basically Israel had to fight the battles. I have to stay on topic, but if I talk about the Bible, it'll be half the video. But especially in Numbers, Exodus, the thing is, God will have His soldiers fighting. If you think God's gonna fight every battle for you, you're dead wrong. He'll fight with you. He won't do everything for you, because then why would He push you here? So some battles He does fight everything, but it's battles you won't see. But if it's the battles that you like to achieve new territory on, then you have to put in some work. So the work is changing your mind, and that's all it is. So for the people who are changing their mind right now, they're reaping some crazy rewards. So December, oh, thank you. Basically, there's another type of person who's going to be affected in December. This is a very scary one as well. Some people are actually going to see so much abundance in December, or so numerous forms of new abundance, where the energies of too much Jupiter kicks in. So you're going to see so much abundance that you become too comfortable, and it's not good. So the planets do change, times do change, and circumstances do change, but this is a warning for the people who, and don't be surprised this is the thing, don't be surprised when you see that level of new abundance come in. But the dangerous thing is, don't get too comfortable. Let me use another story in the Bible. Oh, Genesis. So basically, the story in Genesis as to the wheat. So basically, 7 and 7. So basically, the years that are to come that you're going to be farming, and the years that you have to come that you're going to be basically not wasting all that you farmed, because there might be a drought. So the seeds you sow, you're going to keep sowing them But when you see the seeds grow, don't get too comfortable, because after that it might be more drought, but it won't matter for you at all because you sowed the seeds. Same thing applies. Oh, good example. Oh, good example. Very good example. So, and I love my Bible. I love my Bible examples. I'll be using more in the future too. I try to basically write down the Bible examples before I talk about them, but I just speak straight from the heart because I don't like saying anything wrong. So it was definitely 7 and 7. Okay. The angels are talking really loud. So I have to say everything perfectly correct when it comes to the Bible too, because in working with angels, if I say one thing wrong, they'll start screaming. So they're like, oh, yeah. So they'll start. I can't miss one detail when talking about the Bible. I can't say one detail incorrectly. The angels will be like, and they'll start screaming the details. I'm like, ouch, my ears. Like my ears will start hurting. But so they're talking about the exact chapter it was. But okay, back to my video. And what I'm saying is stay on topic. So basically, when it comes to December, this might just be more so around the prophecy of December. So December is going to be a very good month for people, but it might be so good to some people that you just get complacent or comfortable, and then you stop manifesting. So that's kind of the challenge. That's the energies of Jupiter, by the way. So when you have too much of something good or too much expansion, you're gonna get like, oh, okay, cool, I can chill out now. Versus, that's the time you should go. It's not greedy. It doesn't make you greedy to constantly keep manifesting because you help people. So in essence, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. So for the people on the flip end who are not seeing the abundance they like in December, it's strictly related to the mind as well. So December seems to be a very common theme of the mind being extra important or extra strong. So this is going to be a lot to learn from, but why did I say the next couple of years, the next 3 years after this is going to change the rest of your life? It's because for the people who are open in their mind, you're going to open beyond abundance, beyond physical abundance, spiritual abundance, emotional abundance, and abundance of gifts. So I'm going to recommend crystals to work with around this time. If you haven't worked, and I just assume a lot of people, because there's a lot of people who have custom necklaces for me, so I flat out assume that the people who have necklaces for me, basically I assume a lot of people on my YouTube channel have necklaces for me or some kind of gemstone nearby. So for the people who have citrine, especially near the neck, especially from FloridaStoneman.com, the citrine will be doing something new. Remember how I said a long time ago, the vibration of gems do change, and you'll see it kind of doing something new. Now, ask my angels, because I usually talk to them about it before the videos. They basically said, okay, they were talking about something completely unrelated. They said that the karma is hitting people so that, and my angels are very good with dates. So basically, karma is going to hit people around December 15th. Like, for people who have been extra bad, and if you're a good person, you're fine. But for people who are not of God, strictly people not of God who have been really bad, who haven't asked for forgiveness, for the people you're like, I wish that enemy got their karma. For December 15th to January 1st, especially January 1st around midnight, the karma is going to be like, what's this? I've not, like, and another tip is don't look at that. For your enemies, don't look. Cover your eyes, because you're going to empath it. January 1st, I'll teach some new rituals that you guys can do. You'll want to do the rituals. So, in essence, this video is about the prophecy of December. It's all about the mind. December, for some reason, this December, and I know it's because of the planets, but it's not for some reason. The planets are making us go very inward. But once you know what that really means, it means go in. I'd like you to write down 7 things that you're grateful for and 7 things you wish you could change. 7 things that you're grateful for. Ask yourself, how did you manifest that? The 7 things you wish you could change, how did you manifest that? What did you do to manifest that? And what's the opposite direction of that? How can you manifest something better? You'll actually see that. So, my message is everything is temporary. Times are changing, and they can change. All it takes is 1 second, goes, look, and then boom, you're different. That's actually how most people get in the afterlife. Like, oh, this person was the world's most powerful person. And then they just got They went into the afterlife. Or the world's strongest, whatever, the best singer, the most popular celebrity. 1 second up, now no one even knows of them. Or everyone's mad at them. Everything's going perfect. And look at the events that happened back then. So take what you can from this video, or what makes sense to you, resonates. These prophecies are spot on. And you know, I have to say this about prophecies. This is going to be a very accurate prophecy. But the reason why I don't go into extreme details on prophecies is God can take the prophecy and he can change it. He can be like, oh, well, because he's God. He can basically be like, okay, change. That's why if the month was not supposed to go for you very well, or you didn't think this month would be well for you, it could change into your favor. Or if you're too cocky and you're away from God, it could be not in your favor. I've seen people go from the biggest winners to the biggest not winners, biggest losers, and I've seen the biggest losers become the biggest winners. Very fast, like within seconds. Within seconds. I actually saw someone last night. That happened to someone last night. The world's, and the person who was losing, there's nothing wrong with the person who was winning, but the person who was losing, they didn't give up. They didn't give up. But they felt like giving up. They actually wanted to cry. And then their luck changed into the other person who was winning's luck. Just simply because law of mathematics. So take what you can from that as well. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. I highly recommend you get a custom necklace from FloridaStoneman.com. If you don't want to DM me because you're shy, it's okay. When you purchase the necklace, my angels actually go into super investigation mode on what stones you need in your necklace. So it could be a mystery necklace if you don't want to be, if you're too shy to DM. So, and when they do that, because I've had a good amount of people do that, they basically get the custom necklace and they don't message me. I'm like, okay. And then the angels go into a different mode. So they're like, okay, we know this person's shy. So their angels and a whole bunch more help kicks in. And it's just like, whoa, this is actually incredible. So it's interesting. So for the people who would like the custom necklace, that comes with a mentoring for life as well. I'm still doing that, especially on YouTube. So you can DM Florida Stoneman on Instagram for that. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao. Check out FloridaStoneman.com.